Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are makeup free and I'm doing my Sephora VIB Sale Haul, and I'm going to be applying some of the products I bought so you can actually see them on, and I'm just going to kind of get ready and kill two birds with one stone here, and then I'm going to actually fix this hair at the end because it is bad. Also, I want to make it known that I'm fully aware the last time that I shot in my bathroom, which was just a couple videos ago, I was also wearing a black and white striped shirt. I have a huge collection. I don't know if you're anything like me, but anything black and white striped or striped in general, I just can't pass it up. So I have quite a collection of black and white striped shirts. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to start with a bunch of the products that I'm not going to be applying. And these are repurchases, stock ups, things that I buy over and over again at the sales. So you can kind of think of this like an empties, because I run out of these things all the time and I stock up twice a year at the sales. So the first thing is my IGK Beach Club Volumizing Texture Spray. This is my absolute favorite texture spray. Nothing beats it. It is so good. Plus it smells amazing. I get a bottle at every sale. My Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Baby Facial. I actually got the small bottle this time because I have quite a bit of my larger bottle left. And I was trying to cut a little bit of money off my order by getting the small one. And then if I go through this, I'll get another big one in the spring. But here's the small one. Great way to try this out if you never have. This is a game changer for my skin. You can use it up to twice a week. I've been falling down on it a lot lately. I need to get back to it because my face gets so much more textured and my pores are clogged if I don't incorporate this in my skincare. This also comes with the cutest little baby sample of the Virgin Marula facial oil, and I love this stuff as well. This is gonna go in my travel makeup bag. This is so cute. Perfect little way to try out these two products. Then we have my eye cream. I use the Clinique All About Eyes in Rich, not the original, but the Rich, so it's nice and hydrating. This helps with circles, puffs, and I just have a problem with getting really dry under eyes right up under here, and this takes care of that. I can definitely tell if I've skipped a couple nights on my eye cream because this gets really dry, and you can tell just how crepey it looks with my concealer. This takes care of that crepiness and dryness under my eyes. So I got a brand new of this one because the one I have in my drawer is just about empty. Clinique also makes my favorite overnight lip balm. This is the Moisture Surge Lip Hydro Plump Treatment. They've actually changed the name, I think last year. I was afraid that they discontinued my favorite overnight lip treatment, but no, thankfully they just changed the name. It says intense plumping hydration for day and night, and nothing repairs my lips like this stuff does. I don't prefer the applicator. You have to squeeze it out, but I'll take it because the product inside is amazing. I can't tell you how many of these I've purchased. I keep one in my nightstand and use it every single night. My trusty favorite hand cream is the L'Occitane Shea Butter Hand Cream. I've tried all the different scents, but I just go back to the original. It does kind of smell like baby wipes. Yeah, it smells like baby wipes, but it is the best hand cream. I've probably been buying it for close to 10 years now. It is super hydrating. It stays hydrating after I wash my hands. I can tell a difference after one application, but if I apply it more than once a day, my hands just heal so quickly. Cuticles too, cannot live without this. And actually, I just placed another order at Sephora for a couple of things that I forgot, and I purchased a second one of these because I want one in my purse and one at home. Then every sale, I also purchased a Sephora hand mask and foot mask. These were just really cute. They were like a special holiday edition. But this one is the Mango hand mask, and it is red leopard print. And this is the coconut foot mask, which is teal leopard print. I change it up and get all kinds of different ones. My favorite hand mask is the avocado. And I forgot what kind of foot mask I've tried, but I always just throw these in with every sale because they're really nice and they're really cheap as well. Can't forget a new self-tanning mitt. This new dual-sided mitt by Saint Tropez is really, really good. I prefer it way more than their old style, and this one has held up so well. I don't actually have to open this one just yet. I'm just gonna stick it in my cabinet, but this one lasts so much longer than their old one. Oh, and I also mentioned this product in the last video, the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is a new daily favorite. So I have the mini size and I got the full size in this sale. Turned up the lighting just a little bit, so hopefully that's good. I have a fresh, clean face with my serum, moisturizer. Let's get into the makeup. So this year I tried for the first time the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. Super old foundation, but this was my first time trying it. This is the shade Light 2.5 in Yukon. It's a really good shade for me, but I wanted to go ahead and get one that was darker for when I self-tan. So I got the medium 1.5 in I can't say that, but it's medium 1.5. And this is also a really good shade. I love their shades. They're just so nice and natural and not too orange, at least the ones I've picked. And I'm just picking them from online. So I'm really, really pleased with the shades. So the only downfall to this, it's a great foundation, but it has no pump. You can, however, buy a pump separately. That really sucks. It's like $6.50. But I went ahead and did it anyway because I cannot do it without a pump. I just hate not having a pump. So something to keep in mind, but the foundation is good enough that I go ahead and I just grin and bear it. So this is a great light to medium coverage foundation and just a really good daily foundation that is not too oily or greasy, but it leaves my skin really, really just hydrated looking and fresh. And I absolutely love it. So you can see what a good match that is with my self-tanner. Ooh. I'm hoping you can't see my upper lip in this camera. I gotta take care of that. It's way worse than I thought it was. See, the thing about wearing a mask all the time is I'm not checking my mustache as frequently as I used to. And it's kind of getting out of control. So I hope that you can tell just how light and fresh that looks. It gives nice coverage, definitely not full coverage, but it can be built up and it's just a good light to medium. It is definitely not an inexpensive foundation, so for me to buy a second color and a second pump just tells you how much I love it. Sorry, the sun is going in and out in the window, and so it's making the lighting change on here. So another product that everybody raves about that I've never tried is the Charlotte Tilbury Sculpting Glow. And the reason I finally bit the bullet and got one is because they now have this mini size, which is a lot cheaper and a great way to try it out. But I don't think that these pans are way too small, so I was glad to see that. This is the Sculpting Powder, and I was surprised at how light it is. So we're gonna see how that looks. This is definitely not for deeper skin tones. I don't see it showing up at all on a deeper skin tone, and I am very fair, so I don't see how everybody uses this. But it is pretty. It definitely has to be built up though, even on me. But I like that you can't, you know, overdo it right away. So that's pretty. And then I'm gonna try the highlight at the end. Now, something that I've already swatched and I've already worn yesterday is something I am super excited about. I took a risk ordering this, but I got a new Tom Ford eyeshadow palette. It is ridiculously expensive. It seems crazy for 4 shadows, but I could buy like a naked palette for, what are these, like 50 something, or spend $30 more. Even still, that's crazy to say, $30 more. But with these naked palettes, I just don't use very many shades. I love Urban Decay shadows. They're probably my favorite out of every shadow. But if I can get a 4-pan palette that I use every color and love so much, I don't mind spending more for just 4 good shadows. So this is the shade Body Heat. Let me turn it like this. And they are gorgeous. Oh, I love them. I'm gonna swatch them for you. So I'm gonna do the lightest one. There is the lightest, like pinky gold shade. So pretty. A reddish warm shade. Gosh, that's pretty. Taupey brown. And then the darkest brown is a little bit more cool toned. They're just so pretty, so smooth. Of course, it's Tom Ford. It's like the best quality shadows. I have the other set called Nude Dip, and I still use it in almost every single eye look, so I'm getting my money's worth out of it, and that's what I hope to do with this one, and I think this is gonna be a great daily palette for me. If I use it every single day or in every single look, I think the price is worth it because I don't do a ton of different crazy eye looks. I don't use this palette and that palette and have a collection. I just have a select few that I use and love. So that's why I can justify this, is because that's the way I do my eye makeup, and so it works out for me to spend that much on just 4 shades. These are also so incredibly smooth and blendable. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of this 3rd shade on the outer corner, and then the lightest shade, I use my finger to do the middle of the eye and the inner corner. I feel like this is so good for every day if you have the time, but it's also a nice heavier look, at least for me, for going out, date night. So pretty. Such good quality shadow that it's just easy, breezy, one and done palette. Okay, so I also decided to try a new mascara. This has been my favorite for years, the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. But lately, it just feels like there's very little in the tube, and I go through them so quickly. And I notice I like it towards the end of the tube, but not so much at the beginning. So I'm just blowing through them so fast, and it just seems, I don't know, I just haven't been as big a fan lately. So I decided to try a mascara that so many people rave over, and that is the Lancome Monster Big. And they had this kit that was a really good value. It comes with a full-size mascara, a miniature, and then a lash primer, which a lot of people love as well. I'm not big on lash primer, but it's nice to have a little one. So I opened the mini one first, and I love it. So a lot of people have recommended this mascara, but I also went and started reading the reviews before I put it in my cart. And I think the first 3 reviews mentioned something about being clumpy, and I'm like, add to cart. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Somebody was complaining that it was clumpy, and one person said it's clumpy in the best way possible. And I was like, yes, that's what I love. A good volumizing mascara that is clumpy, but in the best way possible. Like, you can brush it out if you go overboard or if you need to, but I love a good clumpy mascara. It is an excellent mascara, but I always like to do a disclaimer that my lashes are this long and thick because of my lash serum that I've been using for years and swear by. So I will be sure and link that down below. It's not from Sephora, but it's worth it. I mean, tell me that's not good mascara. It's good mascara. So remember that extra order I said I placed where I got another hand cream? I also ordered more of this mascara. So they have a second value kit that is 2 full-sized mascaras. It's a $50 value. Normally they're $25 a piece for the full size, and it was like 30 something dollars, and then you're gonna get your discount on top of that. So with my discount and the good value, it was not but a couple dollars more than buying L'Oreal at the drugstore. Drugstore has gotten pretty expensive. Like, I understand everything has gone up, but I couldn't pass up that value set and have a stash throughout the year because I can get it at such a good price right now. So I should be set for a while. I'm using this mini size right now, and then I'll have 3 full-size backups in my drawer. So there is the finished mascara. Very, very impressed. I'm still using my mini Gimme Brow because I haven't finished it yet. I haven't opened this one, but I use the shade 3. Super quick and easy just to brush through your brows and give them a little bit of color and a little bit more thickness. Game changer for me. Normally I just used to use clear brow gel. All right, we are down to blush, and I got a new blush. Did not need one, but I forgot who I saw mention this Hourglass Blush, which is great blush, but this is a very unique shade, they said. It's called At Night, and you can see how unique that color is. I could not wait to try it. I haven't actually tried it with makeup. I kind of put it on bare cheeks last night. It is quite similar to my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blush, but my Pillow Talk is a little bit peachier. This one is a little bit, it's definitely more pigmented and a little bit more red. So a lot of the reviews said this gives a perfect, like almost sunburned glow, sun-kissed. But I like the fact that it was a little bit more pigmented for a little bit stronger look. Oh yeah, I'm using a light hand, and it is definitely noticeable, but it is a beautiful color. This is At Night, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. All right, let's try the highlighter in the Charlotte Tilbury Sculpting Glow. Very, very natural, not shimmery. It's definitely just a glow, not intense in the slightest, which is right up my alley. I love a good natural glam face. I like this. I can see why everybody else does, but I'm a little concerned with how light this is. But if I wasn't self-tanned, it's probably gonna be perfect because I can overdo my other bronzer if I'm not careful. Oh, I forgot to talk about this on blushes, but I had to get a little Rare Beauty little gift kit because this was only $15 and it comes with a lip and cheek mini duo. So it comes with this tiny little liquid blush, and I'm just not the biggest fan of liquid blushes. I thought this was gonna be the glowy one, but it's a matte shade. And so I don't know that I'm gonna love this. I have to play with it a little bit. I'm just not very good with liquid blushes. So there's the shade, very peachy pink, and blends down to a matte shade. And then it comes with a Thankful lip balm, which is speaking my language. I love a good tinted lip balm. The packaging is really pretty. And the shade is a nice, like a pinky, darker brown shade that is very pigmented. So I'm gonna try that on for you. Actually, let me start like lightest to darkest shades on what I have. So I love a good nude lipstick. I have a million, but they're all just a little bit different. So I saw this Anastasia satin lipstick in a, I think it's a limited edition shade called Praline. The packaging is gorgeous. It matches, and it represents the shade inside. So here's Praline. It's a nude pink, and this formula on this satin lipstick is probably the best I've ever used as far as smoothness. It feels so good on the lips. I can't do lipstick without lip liner, so I'm gonna put on my trusty Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk, which is a great match for this lipstick, by the way. So there is the Anastasia in Praline. Just a really good pinky nude shade. At least it pulls pink on me, but most all lipsticks do. But it is so, so smooth on the lips. Really impressed. I think this is my first Anastasia lipstick. So really like the formula. Okay, now this is a little bit darker, so I'm gonna share the Rare Beauty Thankful Lip Balm, which is honestly more like a lipstick. You'll see. It has a way more color payoff than a typical tinted lip balm. Look how pretty that is. A much darker, more browny nude. But look at that color payoff, and the feeling is really, really good. And as far as I can tell, there's really no scent. It is not strong whatsoever. That is a really good lip balm. I haven't worn it for a full day, so I don't know just how hydrating it is or how long lasting. But upon initial application, it feels really nice. I love the color payoff. It just has just the right amount of shine. I'm really impressed. And even though if I don't end up liking the blush, it was worth it to try out this and kind of just try out the company. All right, I have one more lip product. They're my weakness. And this went in and out of my cart so many times I can't tell you. I think it even went in and out of my cart last year, but I finally pulled the trigger because I think during the last sale I got my very first Mcgrath Lip Gloss, and it is now my favorite lip gloss formula. So I got the little mini holiday set that comes with 3 colors. So glad I finally pulled the trigger because this is probably one of my favorite purchases from the wholesale. And just show you what they look like on bare lips. So the first one is this light pink shimmery shade, and these can be kind of iffy to me. Like if it makes my lips too light, I don't like the look of that. However, this one is not too opaque. It has a beautiful shimmer in it and would be so gorgeous over all of these nude lipsticks I own. So there's that one. This is the shade Love Potion. Really, really pretty. and really pretty on its own, which is really hard for me to pull off. Oh, I love the applicator on this as well. It's just the right size for your lips. It is the little things for me, and this is the best formula in my opinion with a great applicator. Sorry, my lips are dry. I should have taken better care of them before I shot a video. So the second color is called Sunset Rose. I had been looking at this one in a full size, but hadn't purchased it, so I'm so glad to have the mini size because, oh, it's so pretty. Look how pretty that shade is. Just a perfect rosy color, perfect amount of shimmer. Make your lips look so full. I've really gotten away from the matte and into the glossy or the glosses. So pretty. This would also make the perfect gift. I think it's just $25 before a discount. And it comes in the prettiest packaging, which Kaylee stole, and I have no idea where it's at. Oh, wait, here it is. She put it back. So this is what it comes in. This is either really cute to you or your worst nightmare, but it's big gold sequins, and then the 3 glosses sit in there. So this is the prettiest little holiday gift if you have a lipstick lover, makeup lover in your life. Really good, and already comes in good like gift packaging. And now the last one, the shade. The shade is so good. It's called Flesh 6. Y'all, this gloss, so pretty. It's the perfect opacity, not too opaque and thick and gloppy, not too sheer where you can't really tell the color payoff. The perfect fall, winter lip gloss. Okay, when I leaned in, it got a little bit brighter, but in person, it's the perfect subdued brownie nude red. This lip kit was a home run. I love all 3 so much. It's not like where one's okay and I like the other 2. No, I love all 3 of these. Okay, I have one more product that did not fit into the other categories. A new hair product. It's the IGK Good Behavior 4-in-1 Prep Spray. This is a brand new product. It's a detangler, 24-hour frizz control, 450-degree heat protection and shine. I've only used this once, so first impressions were great. Loved it. Didn't expect a lot. I really just needed a heat protector, something quick and easy. I can spray this on my hair. Frizz Control is a huge plus, but I was blown away at how good the Frizz Control is in this. Normally when I blow dry my hair, if I don't use like the Revlon styler, if I just use a regular blow dryer, my hair is frizzy, puffy, requires a lot of work. I used a regular blow dryer after I put this on my hair, and it was so much smoother, so much sleeker. I definitely made sure to stay down on the ends and not get any up here because I didn't know how greasy it would be, but it did not appear greasy. You put it on wet, clean hair before any styler, comb through, and then blow dry. I'm going to love this. I'm a huge IGK fan. I think they have great hair products. At least based on first impressions, I was blown away and I love it. All right, let's do something about this hair real quick because I gotta go pick up my son. I get asked every so often how I curl my hair. So I use a 1-inch curling iron. I use the T3 and I just curl away from my face and I leave quite a big chunk out at the bottom, and then I pull down as I pull it out to kind of straighten the ends. And that's all I do. Sometimes I separate my hair into 2 layers because I have really thick hair. If like right now I'm in a hurry, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm just gonna haphazardly curl my entire head, but I just do it the same way every time. Sometimes I get too close to the ends and I don't leave enough out and it completely changes the way it looks and I don't like it as much. Sometimes I'd rather leave out too much on the ends than not enough, but I have a hard time with that. I always end up getting closer to the end than I want to. Also, if I want my hair to look really good, like I don't do this often because I don't take the time, but if I'm going somewhere and I want my hair to just look fantastic or as good as it gets, I will take a hair straightener and run over those ends, and it really just emphasizes the look of beachy waves. Because I mean, you see these kind of still flip just a tiny bit, but when you really straighten the ends, it looks really good, and I like the look. Then once I've got everything curled, I just don't touch it and let it cool just like this. It will help the curls last much, much longer. This curling iron should also be in the sale, so I'll definitely link it. I mean, I'm sure you've heard about it by now, but I really do enjoy the T3. Grab my old bottle of IGK. This one has just a little bit left before I open my new one. Come on, girls, cool off. Gotta go get my baby. I'm loving all this new makeup. I'm so impressed with that Tom Ford. I kind of was hoping I wouldn't like it, you know, because it's so expensive. But that just makes me want to get more. It's so pretty. So good for blue eyes too. All right, I'm calling that good because I gotta go. Just brush it out with my fingers. And do some texture spray. Also, since it's volumizing, I do a little bit underneath my part just to keep that. And then also I have these little baby hairs that want to grow straight down, and they get right there on my forehead and absorb the oils. So annoying. So I do a little texture spray and kind of brush them up, and that helps hold them. So there is the hair for those that have asked. So sorry about the lighting in this video. I know it's just in and out, and I know I've been looking at the viewfinder a lot to do my hair and makeup, so sorry about that. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you found this helpful. Be sure and go shop Sephora's VIB sale before the end of it. I think it ends on November 9th. And hopefully it was good to actually see me apply the products, but I am super impressed with pretty much everything that I picked up. So it was a really good haul for me this year. So thank you all again for hanging out with me and getting ready, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.